Hi, this is Yolanda Vanveen, and in this segment we're going to learn all about how to grow Centranthus, or Jupiter's beard, and it's a gorgeous perennial from the Mediterranean. Now, valerian, or Centranthus, or Jupiter's beard, is native to the Mediterranean area, so northern Africa to southern Europe, and so it likes great ocean conditions, and it can handle frost quite a bit, all the way down to zone 5. So it can handle quite a bit of freezing temperatures, and again it can go up to zone 10, which would be northern Africa, where it gets quite warm and it doesn't have any break in the winter and it stays warm all winter long. Now, Jupiter's beard, or I've heard it called goat's beard as well, or valerian, is so easy to grow. In fact, these particular starts, you can see the hot pink flowers. I just love the shape and the color of the flowers, and so do butterflies. They're a great butterfly plant. And when they're all in bloom, they're just so vivid. It's gorgeous. And plants always have a story, and this particular plant has a story. When I was 19, I was a bridesmaid, and when we had the bridesmaid fitting for the dresses, we went to a little old lady's house, and she had a bunch of valerian, or Jupiter's beard, in her front yard, and they were just gorgeous. And I told her, I said, "These are beautiful. What are they?" She goes, "There's Jupiter's beard. Have a start." And she just pulled a start out of the yard, and she just cut them. And it didn't even have a root. They don't even necessarily have to have a root to grow. You just set them in water and they will produce roots. Well, I planted them in my yard at the time and moved a couple times since, and I gave them to one of my friends, and she has a bunch in her yard. Well, I remembered that she had them still, and now that we live in a new area where I haven't planted any Centranthus yet, I asked her if she still had some, and of course she had lots of them because they multiply very quickly. So she gave me a start back. So that's a great thing about plants. I love to give friends starts, knowing that if I ever need them back, I can get them back from them. So basically, you can start them by seed or by division, and you can just take any branch and stick it right in the ground or put it in water and it'll set roots. Or you can actually start them by the root themselves, and you just plant them in full hot sun with good drainage because they don't want to sit in water ever. And they can get lanky. You can always chop them down and they'll even come up and bloom some more. And they'll bloom all the way through the fall, and then they'll die back when it freezes hard and then just come back in the spring again. So they're a perennial. You don't have to start them by seed every year. To start them by seed, you can do that as well in the spring. You just put them in some soil and start them by seed, and then they'll come up and bloom all summer and then die back in the fall. But they're a gorgeous plant for your garden with a long history.